Hello, welcome to the King Joe Sports Show. I'm your host, King Joe, and oh man, tonight do we have a show for you that mixes drama, stats, and just straight up confusion. Oh, we're not talking about HBO, Cinemax, Amazon. No, we're talking about the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese. Now, we just said that she got a new part coming out, but yo, this is the drama. This is real life drama here. Angel Reese just set scorched earth to the Chicago Sky franchise. And we're going to talk about it and let you give what you think about it too, right here in the comment section. You know what it is. It's KD. We here tonight. Hello, we're live, baby. Play that old theme music.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept you're like a focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by King David Jordan.
Yes, thank you. What's up, VBS? What's going on? What's going on?
Let's deal in 2020 affairs. Kobe died.
Staying
away from people coughing. Wash your hands and keep 60 off, and I'll end up 60.
I appreciate it. Y'all coming through Facebook, y'all gotta pick it up. YouTube, y'all gotta pick it up. Listen, everybody hit the like and subscribe.
But my people saying no more God, no more scripture, no love from our oppressor. We seek revenge.
The kid's back in town.
Woo!
I hope you guys are ready to have a good time tonight. We're gonna have a great time tonight. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming through. I know, I'm going crazy with the horn right now. I'm tripping. But listen, yo, what's up, VVS? Is in the building. Shout out to our moderator, Dave. Dave is in the building. He said, how come my air horn? It's not going to be for the rest, Dave. I love it. Dave, I'm in a good mood tonight, Dave. I'm in a good mood. You know a sermon coming tonight. I'm in a great mood tonight. It's a fantastic mood. We only got a couple minutes to the game, and I might stay here and live stream the game with you guys coming up with everything that's going on. Yeah, can y'all believe they still got to play a game tonight? Oh, my God. The audacity. Thank you guys so much. Just a kid from Brooklyn. What's going on, brother? They ain't gonna turn it on just because I'm playing the air horn all night. He gonna turn just because I got the air horn playing all night. Listen, man, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's your boy KDJ. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to be here, man. I hope you guys, thank you guys so much for taking time to spend some time with your boy. Man, Angel. Come on, Angel. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be. Angel. Now, I feel responsible for everything that's coming on. God, sort of. I know Angel Reese, you know, but before we even get to where I really want to talk about tonight, I want to first say something. Right. All right, there we go. Get my mic right. There it is. All right, so shout out to everyone. We definitely want to appreciate everyone for your time, for being here, for taking time out with me. Listen, if you're live here on the show, man, we thank you guys for being a part of the show. We thank you for your time. And he knows that he said he's going to do it now. Dave, I know it. Dave, I know that Homer's going to get on to you. I had to get you back for last time I talk about how big my head was. That's what it is, Dave. Shout out to everyone. Just a kid in the building. The moderators here also. I want to say, hey, man, thank you guys so much for spending your time. Once again, I'm excited tonight. I'm excited. We have some great news. Shout out to my people on Facebook. Shout out to my people on Twitter. X is deep right now. X is what I hear what's going on. And we're going to talk about it. Angel plays in about 21 minutes. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hey, they tried to cut my mic early. They tried to cut my mic early, but we're here. I think, and let's go ahead and talk about this off the rip, right? And when we sit here and we're talking about what happened, we're talking about how this has come to fruition, in which we on this show had actually been saying we didn't think Angel was happy. I ain't want to tell you I had some people just kind of been, whispering in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Whispering saying, hey, Angel really ain't happy. Hey, she ain't happy. And I think I played a little part of this too. I do. I think I played a very minute part in the fact that Angel Reese is out here going off on everybody. And I mean everybody. And she's taking a list and calling names. This is not even like, hey, I'm going to sit up here and try to, be, shoot around the corner. And I'm not going to try to be politically correct. I'm just going to tell you exactly what's going on. It's like, I'm going to shoot straight for them. And I have to be honest and say, I really appreciate the fact that she is shooting straight from the hip. I do. I appreciate that. For those who know what we're talking about, Angel Reese came up earlier, and then it came out today in an article that Angel Reese didn't just demand better for the Chicago Sky. She openly torched her own teammates. That's right. She called names. She literally name-dropped rookie Hailey Van Lith, called out veterans Rachel Banham, and questioned whether the legend, the Chicago legend, this is disrespectful, Angel, the Chicago legend, Courtney Vanderloop, has anything left. And what we found out, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, and what I found out, and what is, I've come to the conclusion. I've been thinking about this before I did this show, and I come to the conclusion. If I could talk, I'm so excited I can't even talk tonight. I've come to the conclusion that Angel Reese has been watching the King Joe show. she's been watching the King Joe show. We can tell Angel Reese is a fan of the show because this is it. At first, this is the reason. Because everything she pretty much said is what we've consistently said on this show. And let's start here. We're going to start with Grace, then we're going to get into the face, right? Then we're going to get into the face. We're going to start with Grace. And let's start here. Angel Reese, what she said isn't wrong. Now, let's off the top, what she said isn't wrong. The Chicago Sky as a team is not very well assembled. It's a trash. But we try to tell y'all that at the beginning of the year, Reese's Pieces. We sit there, the first person that came, y'all, we gonna do all right, this and that. I said, wait a minute. No, they're not. Well, they're currently constructed. They're terrible. Trash. And some people try to be like, we said it, no, y'all didn't. Y'all was like, hey, the Angel Reese gonna make the playoffs this year. And I was like, who? With what team? So what she said wasn't trash. What she said wasn't wrong. It wasn't wrong at all. The team currently constructed is horrific. And that's without injuries. That's without injuries to Hailey Van Lith. Because Hailey Van Lith, before, and I tried to tell you guys before, even here, last time when we did our last Angel Reese show, God almighty, we had like 100. Oh, yes, thank y'all so much. Last time we did our last Angel Reese show, we tried to tell y'all, hey man, that team is horrific. The organization got rid of Kennedy Carter and legitimately bought in Hailey Van Lith, who's 37. She's 40. And was like, oh, you got to put the pressure. She wasn't even a starter in the last team she was on. Then they bring in Ariel Atkins, who hasn't had a winning record, who's been on struggle team after struggle team. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, the team that they assembled was problematic. And I kept telling you at the beginning of the season, at the beginning of the year, during our analysis and looking at the teams, we sat there and said, hey, Chicago has an issue because Chicago can't score. Who are the scores? They're like, Aaron Atkins is going to be the 20-point game. I'm like, no, she ain't. Obviously, Reese's Pieces crashing out. Oh, Reese's Pieces definitely crashing out. Never, she's not. I'm like, who's going to be? Hailey Van Lith. I was like, Van Lith? Oh, man. I couldn't wait for Caitlin Clark to play Van Lith. That was, in the words of my boy Chicago, in my words of my boy Shaquille O'Neal, that was barbecue chicken. For Caitlin Clark to play Hailey Van Lith. I was like, oh, we going to win by 30. Sure enough, we won by 30. She had like a triple-double. So we was calling this out and said that this team was problematic. So Angel isn't wrong by saying that this team has struggles. She's not wrong at all. She's not out of pocket to say, hey, this team is horribly constructed. She's actually right. But the problem with Angel Reese saying this is they kind of built the team around you, Angel. You know what I'm saying? The issue is, Angel, they built the team around you. You know what I'm saying? You're the focal point of the team. That's the problem. The problem isn't, everybody else. The problem is they made you the focal point of the team. And we were sitting there saying, nah, no. I'm on record for saying, listen, Tyler Marsh. Y'all remember Tyler Marsh get that love poetry after the game to Angel Reese when they were, Angel, your team. We believe in you. You're gonna do. And he was looking passionately in the eyes. You know, Tyler Marsh kind of got the same shaped head. Now his is a little bit more round. Like he's like more, Smurfy. Like mine is, a little bit cone. But we got the same shaped head. And Tyler Marsh is looking at it like, Angel. He gave her that look. I almost thought he was kicking. Yeah, I was like, is Tyler Marsh trying to kick it? Then I said, they say he was married. So I was like, I ain't gonna do that. So calm down, King. Calm down, my brother. But I was looking, Angel, you're phenomenal. We're only gonna go as far as you take us. We know you can do and do more you're gonna do. Our new point forward. And we was looking at that like, bro, you gonna get fired. We're like, man, listen, you're gonna get fired. Yeah, Angel is gonna be how we go where Angel take. We're like, Tyler, you're gonna get fired. At the end of this season, you're gonna get fired, bro. Do not do that. We was begging Tyler Marsh at the beginning of the season. I made a video say, Tyler, do not do it. Don't do it. What you need to do is try to build this team as much as you can around 6'7", 215. Runs the floor like a gazelle. I know, I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared. I know you don't have the music cue. I wasn't prepared either. Just give me something. Just give me something. 6'7", 215. Brazilian. Runs the floor like a gazelle. Soft hands around the rim. Tyler Marsh, Chicago. You have a Cardoso. That's what I want to say. You have a Cardoso. And we would say, you better build this team around, Camila Cardoso and, let Angel be what she does best. Rebounds, hustle, plays good defense, and be the spirit of the team. But no, that's not what you did. You said, we're going to make Angel a point forward. And we was like, what? He's like, she can dribble. But she does. Like, she does look competent. And I see Angel cross a couple people over. I have. I've seen this year. I'm trying to be fair in this analysis today. And this show will be fair. It's like, I know the recent pieces like, I know the Chicago Sky fans are like, oh my God. Oh my, because that's how the Chicago Sky fans sound to me. You know what I'm saying? We be talking about Angel. Oh my God. Angel went off on the Chicago Sky. Yeah, that's how they sound to me. They don't sound like, man. But that's all right. That's how them betas be sounding. They be running to Angel Reese's rescue. Oh my God, I can't believe Angel did this and that. Yeah, them beta mans. At the end of the day, we was trying to tell y'all, listen, Chicago Sky's gonna have to make a decision. They're gonna have to, because they're gonna have to trade one of their assets. Right? And we kept telling y'all this. But that's, we was telling y'all at the beginning of the year, so she wasn't lying. It's just a way that you do certain things. It's about having a certain type of decorum. It's about having some type of character where you can't go and do this. You can't do it the way Angel did. According to Front Office Sports, Angel Reese apparently has lost her doggone mind. if we can just be honest, Angel Reese is fed up. She's fed all the way up. And what Front Office Sports is reporting, Angel Reese faces uncertain future in Chicago, which we had already said. We thought when she was out all those games with the Michael Parsons, y'all know the back injury. We thought when she's out with the Michael Parsons, we thought that, hey, she's kind of pulling the Michael Parsons and saying, hey, I want out too. And that's what we thought. You know what I'm saying? We thought her and Michael Parsons had been talking like, you know what, I'm going to sit out on my back. Michael Parsons, I'm going to do the same thing. You know, ain't like we both going to take off. We both going to take off. I'm going to sit out too. So Angel Reese is out with the Michael Parsons according to that. And go ahead and put it up on the screen. And according to what happened, Angel Reese faces an uncertain future. And that's what everybody's sitting here saying, because what she said, talking about two-time WNBA champion Courtney Van Lith, Reese said that the team needs someone a little younger, willing to compete for a championship. Oh my God, has done it before. She called Courtney Van Lith's name. Angel, really? Angel ain't taking no prisoners. Hey, you got a little Angel, man. Angel keeps us having content. I tell you what, I got nothing but love for Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have long history of star players requested trades or leaving as free agents. Elena Del Donne, Sylvia Fowles were two of the first in the franchise to force their way out. In 2021 Finals MVP, Kalia Copper was another. Marina Mabry, she got out when she saw everybody going towards Angel last year. She got up out of there too. Now, Angel Reese is publicly expressing her dissatisfaction with the state of the franchise, which is crazy because Angel Reese, you're supposed to be the franchise. Am I wrong for saying that? Am I the only person that recognizes? Like, she's upset and said they need better players. But the fact that if she gets better players, that means that, okay, let's continue reading. Let's continue reading. So Marina Mabry, who left, and man, there's a lot. So this is what Angel had to say. Angel said, "I'd like to be here for my career," and I think she means her entire career. "But if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me." Oh, Chicago. And the crazy thing is this. Chicago Sky fans have been like, they kind of remind me a little bit of Atlanta Falcons fans. But Chicago Sky fans have been nothing but supportive of Angel Reese. Like, they really had her back through all this. And a lot of them going to have her back through this too, because you got a lot of people that's just Angel Reese fans that aren't Chicago Sky fans, right? So let's continue on. This is Angel Reese quote. So this is when she said this. This is what she told the Chicago Tribune. She said, "I'd like to be here for my entire career, but if things don't pan out, obviously, I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me. But while I am here, I'm going to try to stay open-minded." See, she's sending me little subliminals, because if y'all look on, I got a single, King Joe, open-minded. She's sending little subliminals. I got you, Angel, it's all good. About what, at least I think so in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Open-minded about what I have here and maximize that as much as I can. From there, Reese dissected the Sky's roster, calling out specific teammates by name. She was quoted multiple times as saying, "We need great players." And a source told Front Office Sports, she said she wants Marsh to coach the team harder. Listen, Marsh is going to be out of there. Mark, what's up, Mark? What's going on? Just a kid, what's going on? David. VVS, let's go to the chat real quick. Mark, what's up? Tyler Marsh is going to get fired. I don't know what she's talking about, coach the team harder. Like, should she really throw Tyler Marsh under the bus too? Like, people say she throw the team, she's like, he needs to coach the team harder. That means that she has issues with his coaching style. He's probably going to. I'm thinking they may give him another year. Because that looks bad, firing 2 coaches back to back, and you got to pay both of them. But they may give him another year. And I like Tyler Marsh. Let me say this. I like Tyler Marsh. Like, when Tyler Marsh went off the referee, he was very, like, people talking about, oh, he lost it. No, he was, yeah, he was right for that. I actually kind of like Tyler Marsh. I just think he messed up. We talked about that earlier. All right. She questioned whether veteran point guard Courtney Van Lith was capable of returning to form at the age she's at after tearing the ACL 7 games into the season. But we did that at the beginning. She went on to say, we need someone probably a little younger. And Shay, oh my God, they got a game in a couple of minutes. Hey, oh no, I got to turn the game on. Wait. This is so much shade. She said, wait a minute, hold up. She said, I think they need somebody a little bit younger. Oh my God, Angel, really? Oh, that's crazy. With some experience, somebody who's been playing the game and is willing to compete for a championship and has done it before. So she's just totally took out Courtney. She's not talking about Hailey Van Lith at all. Like 0%, she's talking about Hailey Van Lith right now. All right. So Van Lith, a 2-time WNBA champion, 5-time All-Star, 7-time assist leader in the WNBA. She's second on the WNBA all-time assist leaderboard behind Sue Bird and will likely be first ballot Hall of Fame player when she decides to call it a career. Angel still said that about her. I told y'all Angel was disrespectful. Y'all saw how Angel did. y'all saw how Angel did Candace. And that was kind of warranted because Candace said what she said, right? So some people say that was warranted. But dog, Van Lith, they did nothing to Angel, She did a thing. Angel said, we need somebody a little bit younger. Which is true, like I'm saying. It's nothing that she said that's not true, but sometimes you got to hold the truth to keep the peace. Okay? But we're going to tell you why Angel had to go ahead and do what she had to do. Reese is suspended for her ATIC tonight. What's up, Patrick? Patrick says it's not Tyler's fault. They don't have time. We're going to get to go to the chats. We're going to get to the chats and read all the chats in a couple of minutes. Let's get Reese here, and then we'll go to the chat. All right? So according to the reports, Reese says she doesn't believe in her teammates. God almighty Lord. Oh, Angel. She said Rachel Banham or Hailey Van Lith are capable of leading a playoff team. All right, you got to give Hailey Van Lith a little bit of a pass. She's only a rookie, so you got to give her a pass. I think she's going to be a solid player in the WNBA for years to come. Starter, all-star, probably not. I don't know. It just depends on how the I don't know. It just depends how the popular vote goes. All right. But we never know, right? But I think she's going to be a player in the W for years to go. I could be wrong. Is another player. Guard Aria Atkins is another player on the Skies roster with WNBA championship experience. We are aware of it. Listen, Tyler, she got Tyler Marsh out here looking bad, man. Tyler, this is your fault. You should have nipped this in the bud at the beginning of the year, but you thought they're giving out love poems. We're aware of it, Marsh said. We're addressing it in-house and currently speaking. That's where we'll stay right now. I heard they're having a team meeting. Multiple lead sources said, told FOS the entire team has seen Reese's comments and that the teammates are unhappy with the direct attacks. And a team meeting is planned, which players are expected to address Reese directly. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. When the game starts, 3 minutes. Oh, we got 3 minutes to kick a tip off. I gotta get up and just go watch the game, guys. All right, so this is what's going on. So we got 3 minutes to tip off. The Sky undoubtedly have had issues as a franchise. They were pegged the Athletics Anonymous Players Poll as the worst run franchise in the league. Ownership was years behind their facility arms race. I heard that they literally go to when their dressing room is really their practice facility is in a YMCA. It's in the local Y. While they're in their practicing, folks be out the living weights and looking at them, changing. They got to change clothes in the locker rooms with the other ladies from the Y. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Chicago, y'all got to do better than that. Now, this is a professional athlete. So, all right. So this been laid the words. I've heard this too. This is what I've heard too. This is why a lot of players want to leave. When they finally committed to building their own last year, they landed the Belfort Park blocks from the Midway Airport for the location. They currently practice at a recreation. I told y'all, a recreation center in Deerfield, a suburb north of the city. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. The Sky's new facility, which is being built in partnership with the city of Bedford Park, was originally projected to be ready this December. Delays which that team has attributed to an expanded footprint. Now I have the team operating with expectation that it will be ready sometime in the spring before the start of the 2026 season. The Sky have 5 games remaining. God almighty. Start tonight? Wait a minute. Oh, I got a minute. Hold on 1 second. Wait. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. I got a minute. We're gonna take a quick break. Let me turn the game out. We're gonna take a quick break. Let's turn the game back on.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept your lack of focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find a me in me.
The Joy Sport by King David Jordan.
All right, we're back. Okay, so we had to go turn the game on because I got to see if Angel's actually playing tonight. Like, you can't play her tonight, right? You can't put Angel out here on this court. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. You cannot play her tonight. Not doing that. Yo. Hold up. That's crazy. That is crazy. Now, I'm trying to figure out, we're trying to understand. After all that's been said, going off on a teammate, I guess she's playing. I guess you gotta sell tickets. That is crazy. So she disses all her teammates and goes off. I'm trying to pull up the screen for you guys. Yeah. She made a unwatchable game now, much CTV, because I just want to see how her team reacts, if they have any heart in this game, if they're gonna try to show out because did she light a fire on the team, or is her team going to be okay? They're playing. Oh, they're in the fourth quarter. They actually winning by 20. That's playing well. Good job. I don't know. I thought the game started at 10. On them bucket? Let's see. Who played well tonight? Angel has 17. Angel has 17, 18, and 12. Cardosa's been playing fantastic recently. 10 and 10. Rachel Bantam has 10 and 10. I need to go back and watch it. We got to watch this from the start. I got to go back to the start. Go back to the beginning of the game. Because we got to see it. I was like, no way that you could play her tonight. And they actually played her. That's the crazy thing. They actually think that they played her. And Angel Reese has picked up the 8th technical foul of the season. So she would be suspended. So she actually kicked herself out of the next game. Somebody just put it in the thing. So guys, y'all let me know, how did the team respond? I'm going back to the beginning of the game to see how they responded. It seemed like they came out, they played. She lit a fire in there behind it. They's like, hey, we're gonna show you. 17 and 18, they beat the worst team in the league in Connecticut. Looks like they're headed towards a victory. How did I not see this game already on? That's crazy. I was watching the Atlanta Dream game. That was a good game against LA Sparks. For some reason, I'm a huge Sparks fan. Until Caitlin come back. Do you? All right, so they got Angel got an 18. Thank Mark. I appreciate that. So my question is this: the team came out, they got a victory tonight. They beat the worst team. Connecticut is kind of they're still in there because they want that top draft pick. The problem with Chicago is Chicago doesn't have a top draft. This is what's crazy about Angel coming out and saying this today. You know why? Because the reason Chicago can't draft better players is because they gave up. They would have a top draft pick, a top 2 draft pick, look like number 2, but that's going to the Minnesota Lynx because of Angel. And that's what I keep telling you guys. This is happening because of Angel. Y'all got me? So, Eric, all this is going down. I get her frustrations, but she's kind of the reason that all this is going down. Right? So 4 games remaining for the Sky, and they've won their 10th game of the season. Tonight, they seem to have things, they're up by 20, so yeah, they definitely got that in the bag. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, it's going to be super interesting where this goes. In the off season, do you move off Angel Reese? I want to see what else is interesting in that. The Sky new facility, they the facility. Multiple WNBA executives who spoke to FOS characterized Reese's comments on her teammates as unprecedented. While conversations about roster construction and necessary changes happen frequently, eternally, it's rare for a player to air them out publicly. And she aired them out like she was playing for LSU. She aired them out like she's playing for the LSU. You know what I'm saying? Reese's motor, rebounding, and defense have been heralded by executives and coaches across the league, but multiple league sources told FOS, Front Office Sports, their view is that some franchise will weigh her skills on the court against her conduct off of it. And we got to talk about that. And see, that's what we talk about. We just had this crazy conversation about Michael Parsons and Jerry Jones. And, the media has been legitimately killing Jerry Jones and talking about how great, how Michael Parsons is the victim in this situation, which, regardless, that's neither here nor there. But I will say this. Michael Parsons did some things that turned a lot of franchises and some of his own teammates off, especially when he laid on the trainer's table. Angel won the player of the game, but they're interviewing Camila Cardoso right now. We want to see Angel. They better have Angel. Angel got to do the after game press conference, and she probably gonna pass on the questions. But they got to ask Angel these questions, right? These questions have to be asked. How did the team respond? They got to ask Tyler Marsh. Tyler, you got the victory, but how's the team really feeling towards Angel Reese right now? And I think right now, them giving Camila didn't have a strong game. Them giving her the play of the game and letting her talk off today. I tried to tell you guys from the beginning, y'all should be like, is Camila Cardoso a no-go? Y'all fell in love with Angel. And I try to tell y'all, Angel by Angel, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be about yourself, but hey. The Chicago Reese handed the keys to a losing franchise. That's crazy. This is in front of Office Sports says, they said Chicago Reese handed the keys to a losing franchise. The Sky went 13-27 her rookie season, failing to make the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. Dog. They were currently 12th in the league standings heading into the final week of the season. On a championship contending team, Reese would be the third or fourth option, multiple league executives said to Front Office Sports. There's a belief among some sources Reese's future in Chicago may not be repairable. I think she did this on purpose. I told y'all when she was out, I think Angel Reese was out. When she was hurt, she had the back pain. I think she was out then. I think she really was and the only reason she came back because so many people started talking about it. Where's Angel? And she came back and played. But I think she was out then. I told you she was pulling the Michael Parsons. Because y'all got to remember, man, Angel Reese's record is horrific. And I mean horrific. It is not good at all. It's not good at all. Angel Reese's record is, when I say it's bad, it's bad. It is horrific. And now if you start seeing what we're seeing, it's like, man, I don't know. Like Angel Reese's career, go to Stat Muse real quick. Let's go to Stat Muse real quick. And let's look at it. You can close those. Close those windows. And I want to show y'all Angel Reese. There it is. Angel Reese's record is a river. Angel Reese's record is 20. She won one tonight, so she's 21-43. Now I know what you guys are saying. Oh, she did it. She won an Arrival. I'm like, no, we're talking about professional Arrival is like it's a 3-on-3. You know what I'm saying? That's more like, celebrity basketball with WNBA players. There's some people say they are not celebrities, but that's really what it kind of is. Arrival is a startup. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see if it's going to be successful. But it's not real. But we talk about real professional basketball. This is Angel Reese's record. 20-43 in 2 seasons. Right? Another million people that follow me, it's on my Facebook page. If y'all know my Facebook page, y'all got to get hit up on my Facebook, King David Jordan, Facebook.com/King David Jordan. Facebook.com/King David Jordan. And if you look at my Facebook page and you see what's going on my Facebook page, I've been saying that. He said Arrival is professional. I said it was professional basketball. It's like a celebrity league. It's 3-on-3. It's like the Big Three, women's. Y'all know the Big Three is like a retirement league. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what Shannon Sharp and Michael Irvin said. Those the Big Three. You know what I'm saying? 3-on-3 basketball. I gotta stop this. But she's, an Arrival, she's on a good team. They said professional what? I love my chat. My chat going crazy. But if you look at the record, professional basketball record, the WNBA, she's 20-43. Front Office Sports said they handed her the keys to a losing franchise. They handed her keys to a Bugatti that has engine problems. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Bugatti because they're practicing the local YMCA. So it's not a Bugatti. That's more like a Chrysler with timing belt changes. Trust me, I know about that. GMCs. But they want to say, when she won a rival championship, she didn't even play the championship game. She was on a plane. She was on a plane. You know what I'm saying? They talking about they want to. Oh, how she won the stop it, J-Ho. She didn't even play the championship game. They won. What they said, the defensive player of the year. It's 3-on-3, man. It's 2 other people to guard on the court, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 3-on-3. Y'all got to stop this. That's crazy. We're going to go to the chat. But this is a record, 20-43. 21 now. She's 21-43 in 2 seasons. Angel Reese has one of the worst winning percentages of her rookie class. One of the worst. And that's saying something. I mean, that's you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember she came out with Caitlin, Rikia, Brink. All them got better records. All them got better records. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I'm just saying that at the end of the day, this is tough. And I see why she's upset because let's be honest, she had a much better, especially at the end of the year. Her second half of the year was really good. No, hey, see? J-Hope, I said something positive. So you can't just say I'm up here just hating no reasons. I said something positive. At the end of the year, she played a whole lot better. Now, they lost majority of those games, but she still played better. You know what I'm saying? She played better. She did. But And I think this could be a reason and rationale why Angel Reese is coming out and saying what she's saying in public. Because she understands that this record here tarnishes her reputation. Because at the end of the day, we don't have the sample yet, do we? God, we got to step it up. At the end of the day, you play to win the game. You said you play to win the game. And what I tried to tell y'all was Angel Reese was Bradley Beal. What you mean, King? She scores a lot of points on a bad team. Somebody got to score. You put her on a good team, you know what I'm saying? She's the third, fourth option. That's not just me saying it now. Other executives are saying it. Mick been saying it all year. All of us have been saying it all year. You don't need Angel Reese as your number one option. All the people that been saying Angel Reese should be your number one option is Reese Pieces. And we've been telling y'all Reese Pieces, y'all are ridiculously. What are y'all games are y'all looking at? Jeff Blaze. I knew Jeff wasn't gonna like this one. Jeff, I knew you wasn't gonna like this conversation. I knew you weren't gonna like it. Now I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Jeff Blaze is one of the biggest news stories in the W. It's really one of the biggest news stories of the day. Until tomorrow, until the Cowboys play. Jeff, you can't come here. You can't come here with the feelings tonight. Your girl, you gotta admit, Jeff, it wasn't right for her to call her teammates out. Go to the chat. I want y'all to see Jeff. Jeff Blaze coming in. She lives rent free. Jeff, come on. You gotta get it. She was wrong for calling her team. She called names, man. Could y'all imagine if Caitlin Clark did that? Could y'all imagine Caitlin doing this? Do you know what type of scrutiny if Caitlin did this? Do y'all know that? If Caitlin did this, y'all know what type of scrutiny they would have if Caitlin did this? Thank you. He said Reese was the best player at LSU points and rebounds. I don't know, man. She was what, 15 and 10? She only averaged like 15 and 10. Was it 15 and 9? Did she average a double-double? Jay Homer, you said that. Did she average a double-double? A rival projection had Rose's dead last, and they won the chip because of Angel. That's what happens when you have a lot of dress women. This is the weakest basketball argument talking of her career. Angel just refreed, does she? No, man. We just call it spades and spades. The Cowboys should just stay home, KJ. Mark, listen. All right, listen. I haven't got it. Do not bet this, please. Do not bet this. But I think we're going to win tomorrow night. Cowboys will beat Philadelphia tomorrow night. Don't bet that now. Don't bet it. But Cowboys wins tomorrow night. Y'all want the score? I'll give you the score. If you promise you're not going to bet it. Don't play it. Tomorrow night, Cowboys win 27-24. 27-24. Listen, if we get up early, we might blow them out 42-30. I'm saying 27-24, something like that. Cowboys tomorrow night. Let's live stream. Y'all come live with me. Go live with me tomorrow, Mark. I'll live stream it. But if Caitlin Clark, we're talking about Angel Reese, guys. Let's get back to the show. We're talking about Angel Reese, and we're overtime. We're in the chat now, chilling with you guys in the chat tonight. Because I was prepared to stay up and watch the game, but obviously the game came on early. I thought it came on at 10. I missed that one. I'll sit here and chill with you guys. Listen, so let's go back to it. Angel Reese came out today in a report. She threw a lot of her teammates under the bus. She called names. She said Van Lith was too old. Pretty much they ain't got nothing left in the tank. And they drafted Hailey Van Lith, and Angel pretty much said she ain't it either. Where's the draft pick? Angel Reese basically said, if it all the two people that we need to keep on this team, Rachel Banham, overrated. Honestly, I think Rachel Bannon's had one of the better seasons for Chicago. The games that they won, Rachel Banham, a couple of games, Rachel Banham won because of 3-point shooting. So she said they need to get better players. Tyler Marsh, she threw on the bus too. He need to coach harder. You know what I'm saying? He said Angel Reese averaged 23 points and 15 rebounds at LSU. Is that true? You sure? Hold on, let's look that up. Let's look that up. What he said, she averaged 23 points and 15 rebounds at LSU. Boy, Jeff Blaze, you way off, my brother. Oh, that's this season. Hold on. At LSU. Let's see. What the Angel Reese? You might be right. He said LSU averaged 23 points, 14 rebounds per game. Hold on, when was this? In her 2022-23 season, leading to SEC in both categories, she was a dominant force of the Tigers, becoming the first player in 1990. That was 2022-23, and it dropped 23-24 to 18 and 13. So her 2-year average was 18 points and 14 rebounds per game. Let's say 19. We say 18.6 and 14.4. So that's good. That's good. It's not Caitlin good, but it's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's not Caitlin Clark good, but it's good. It's really good. 18 points, 14. That's what I expected. I thought it was more like 15 and 13. So, you know, that was really, really good. I'm just saying, like, ever since Caitlin beat her that second time, because y'all like talk about the ring thing. Oh, she got a ring. Ever since Caitlin beat her that second time, I said, like, Angel's career just been, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? She's what, 21 and 42. Like, come on, man. And ever since she that college championship, we're in the pros now. Y'all still talking about college championships? What's she, Tim Tebow? Is she Tebow now? Tim Tebow? Angel Tebow? We're in the pros now. These are professionals. Yeah, these grown women. Some act like men. You know what I'm saying? Some act like men. But you know what? I would say this. She played better today, I think, this year, right? I think she played better this year. I think if Chicago, we're going to find out if Chicago, because of this, and I think Angel's trying to get out. Let's keep it honest. You only make these tight comments if you, you only make these tight comments if you like really don't care if the organization get rid of you. Like, if it got to be some type of fractured relationship for Angel Reese to come out and say, hey, man, like, I ain't going to be here my whole career. You know what I'm saying? That's a fractured. And then to call names and say, hey, the coach can coach better. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Vance Loop, that ain't it. 2-0. That's wild. It's only her and Cardoso. He said that the college reads always the fallback. I'm just saying, man. Angel Tebow? Angel Tebow. Y'all keep bringing up in college she won a ring. I'm like, okay. Janet Jackson say, "What have you done for me lately?" Angel Reese see that 8 technicals and would be suspended for Friday's game against the Indiana Fever. Yeah, she was trying to get up out of that buzz. She didn't want to play in there. She didn't want to see Indiana. Indiana lost 3 games in a row. Y'all think Indiana ain't gonna try to come give the Chicago Sky the business? Now listen, if you're on the Chicago Sky, this is how this is how we know this is Chicago Sky. This is how you can get back at Angel. Go win Friday night against the Indiana Fever. The best way you can get back at Angel is go win last night at Indiana. Y'all gonna beat Indiana. That's the best way you can get at Angel. And then say some shady stuff. I'm still waiting on these after game. King, watch these other shows. LA lost tonight. I can be a Fever fan and be happy with the AC. Lost twice to Washington. Once to Dallas, Connecticut tomorrow. The Sky shaking my head. All I'm saying is this, man. The Clark, listen, he said, so Clark is highlighting that Angel is telling the truth. Listen, we're not saying that she's wrong. We're saying that she lacks tactfulness, right? We're not saying that she's wrong, Jehovah. We just said she lacks tactfulness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do this, you make this statement during the off season. You ain't got to see these people no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't make this during the season. Like, we just be like, all right, cool. That's a different type. You know, that's a Gen Z move. No disrespect. That's a Gen Z move. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't Gen Z's just different. Y'all different, man. Y'all different. Y'all say they tell the people you got to work with, man. Like I told you, man, Gen Zers are different. Y'all know about Michael Parsons? Michael Parsons got on and told the man that was trying to pay him $200 million, don't call me no more. That's a different type of entitlement. That's where's the black woman entitlement there, boy. If you get in there, you tell your GM, the man is gonna pay you $200 million and tell him, hey man, don't call me no more. That's just different. Like we, at my age, we like, hey man, you gonna pay me $200? I'm available, man. I'm available at 12 a.m., midnight, in the morning time. And listen, man, I could be making love to my wife. Me and Ella, I could be getting busy with Ella. And you call me while right in mid-stroke, I'm stopping and I'm looking like, hey man, hey baby, I'll be right back. Hey, and you know what she gonna say? Can you better answer that phone? That's Jerry. y'all talking about Gen Z is different though. Gen Z is. It ain't about the principle. Bro, why you playing professional football to get a check? Angel Reese, come on now, Angel. Come on, Angel. During the season, I know y'all 10 and 30, 31, you know what I'm saying? 10 and 30, it's okay. Let's see, but you ain't got but 4 more. You could hold these for 4 games. 4 games, Angel. You could keep this nigga. You could do this for 4 games. Come on now. Yeah, I'm just telling you, y'all different. Y'all different. You know what I'm saying? They took Erica Atkins over Soya Citron. They got rid of Kennedy Carter. They got rid of Marina Mabry. Ain't just supposed to do with that. All that BS going on. Listen, we're not, listen, Jeff Blaze, you're right. Let me say this. We're not saying that you're wrong. You're right. But Jeff Blaze, what you won't call out is that they gave the keys to the franchise to Angel Reese. They said, okay, cool. As long as Kenny Carter is on that team, regardless if you like it or not, the best player on the team is Kennedy Carter. Like it or not, the best player on the team is Kennedy Carter. Anybody say that Angel Reese better than Kennedy Carter's lost their doggone complete mind at this stage in their careers. So they got rid of Kennedy Carter because 1, she's a malcontent, but then secondly, she's the best player of the team. David, hold that thought. We're coming right over there. You said that they took Ariel Atkins over Sonya Citron. Now that's a problem. I ain't really got no comeback for that. They did. That's a horrible pick. Citron looks like she's gonna be a star. I call her the poor man's Caitlin Clark. Now, no, that's not a diss. It's not a diss. It's not a diss. Y'all know how much I love Caitlin. I think Caitlin is it. So if I'm saying you're a poor man, Caitlin Clark, that means like, you got Michael Jordan. Citron is like Clyde Drexler. You know what I'm saying? Clyde got a Hall of Fame career. Talented, can ball, but not quite MJ. Like you get up there and, Citron to go out there, but Caitlin go out there and hit like 40 in your face. Go there and hit 5 threes and shrug at you. You know what I'm saying? Why you in the finals? There's a difference. There's levels to this. But I'm saying Citron is like that. Marina Mabrey asked to get out. See, we talked about that last year. I've been covering that. Marina Mabrey wanted out, and largely because, from what I'm hearing, the franchise kept catering to Angel Reese's and her getting those double-doubles. They were catering to your girl, man. So this franchise is bent over backwards to say, okay, Angel Reese, here you go. Now here you go. Here's the keys to the franchise. Here's the keys to the franchise. Now, Angel Reese, all right, it's yours. We heard Tyler Marshall with his own mouth say, Angel, we go how you go. How you go, how we go. We're going to let you bring the ball up, and you're going to be that power forward we're looking for. We heard him say it. They gave Angel Reese the keys to the kingdom. Now, really, if you really want to complain, and the reason why y'all don't have a high draft pick was why Jeff Blaze. Why y'all don't have a high draft pick? Y'all could be getting a number 2 pick this year. Y'all could have got Flage or, some other good players, from across seas. Y'all could have had a high pick, got a good, strong player to build around, but y'all decided 2 years ago that y'all was going to sign Angel Reese. So that pick that y'all got from Angel Reese, moving up to get Angel Reese, guess what happened? That pick goes to Minnesota this year. Y'all could have had 2 first-round picks. Two first-round picks. Man, the numbers are crazy. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for taking time. Sorry, Dave. Thank you. Do me a favor, hit the like button, please. If you're on X, please hit that thumbs up on YouTube. Have the algorithm pick up. At the end of the day, man, it's a lot going on. And the Reese's Pieces, I get it. That's y'all girl. And y'all ride with it till the wheels fall off. But just understand, they real wobbly in Chicago right now. They're real wobbly in Chicago right now. And large doing, I think Angel's ready to go. That's me personally. I think she's seen the writing on the wall. I think she's legitimately ready to go. I think she's over it. And a lot of people, even some in here, when I Connecticut, and they could have, but I thought it was gonna go. They did get a little bit younger. They got Ariel Atkins. I actually like the young point guard that y'all got though. The backup. They be hating on her, but I thought she got game. Y'all signed her a couple of weeks ago. I forgot her name. But I think she got game. The backup point guard, I think she got game. I think she has a chance. Definitely. Definitely has a chance. But this is gonna be on you guys. It's gonna be interesting to see how Angel responds. I want to see the post game, but she gonna talk in the post. Did she talk in the post game? Anybody know? Y'all got a post game? Is the post game up yet? They gotta answer these questions. I gotta hear from Tyler Marsh, and he's gonna continue to say what he said. He already done counting. They already coached him on what to say. He gonna say, "Hey man, we handled it internally," and he probably gonna talk about how young she is. And, at that age, we all make mistakes and say things we shouldn't say, And, she probably got up and told the team she didn't mean no harm. She was just telling, what she felt. No shade at anyone. That's the best you can do. Other than keep your mouth closed and don't say it from the beginning. But she's learning. She's learning. And we thank you, Angel. This content could make itself. That's real, though. Get the team role plays. Let's go through it. All right, these are wild claims and hilarious. What are the claims? What's hilarious, Jay? We'll go over the claims that we're saying. So the clock is all right. So let's go back over. Let's go over the chat. Let's go through the chat. Let's see some of them. All right, salute to everyone. If CC did that, they would never let it go. Hypocrisy. Oh, CC did this. Listen, man. Listen, man. If CC did this, every sports outlet would be covering this right now. All right? And the only reason they ain't covering this, because it'll make their whole, the reason they don't like Angels because she black, it'll make that whole premise of what they're saying. And it's like, yo. Y'all silly. I mean, VVS said that he hopes that Caitlyn does this with the front office. With the coaching staff. That's a little different. She called her actual teammates, though. That's bad. Marine went over out of Connecticut, and they did what? They said no. Chicago just said no. Angel don't want out. She just feels like, why bite her tongue? What are they going to do? They could release her. Trade her? Well, that might be better for her career if they trade her. You know what I'm saying? It might be better for her career if they trade her. How can we listen? We're reading quotes. We're not making this up. So Jehovah, you think it's a good idea that she said what she said during the season with the current teammates? She could wait 4 more games. It's a CBA going. Probably half that team is not going to be the same team next year. Let's see how many Chicago Sky players are under contract for next year. Let's see who's still under contract for next year. All right, so here we go. Next year, the WNBA season, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Elizabeth Williams, Rachel Banham, Michaela Onyenwere, and Maddie Westbell are under contract with the Chicago Sky. The team also has a player option 2016 for Reese, Cardoso, and Westbell, and a 2026 draft pick. Many of the team's other players are free agents under contracts ending, and Angel Reese anticipate a significant roster overhaul. He said, I hope Angel Reese likes Connecticut. That's what you think she going? Just to get? Catherine, how you doing? Oh, yeah, we talk about Angel Reese. Catherine, if you just joined us, we talk about Angel Reese went off on her teammates, and she literally called names. And now we're in overtime. We're overtime. We're in the chat. We're just chilling with the chat. And let's go to the chat. All right. So let's see something. I want to see something real quick. So, yeah. So what happened, for those to remix, Angel Reese didn't just demand better talent for the Chicago Sky. She openly torched her own teammates. She literally name dropped rookie Hailey Van Lith, said she wasn't ready, called out Rachel Banham, and even questioned if Courtney Van Sloot had anything else. The legend, Courtney Van Sloot, had anything else. Patrick says she's a kid not realizing the consequences. She's young. I understand. David said, no. David said, no, that's not a, we give it no. David said, we're not giving any breaks today. That's crazy. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. And maybe she thought her comments were off the record. Whew. You got to make sure of that. She said, well, I'll go back to the beginning after your life. I appreciate that, Miss Catherine. I hope you're having a great night. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Much love. Nope, Cece is an adult, not Asian. Cece is she's more media savvy. She has a little bit more media savvy. Cece knows how to throw out. See, Angel need to learn how to throw subliminals and metaphors. Cece know how to do subliminals and throw out certain things that say what she needs to say. Oh, she did. She said, after hearing Alyssa Thomas's comments, if Stephanie White doesn't allow Cece to play fast, she should be fired immediately. But the Indiana front office does not have the guts to do it. She said, Angel did not call out Hailey Van Lith. She said she wasn't ready. She said she wasn't ready, Jehovah. I'm just telling you, don't beat up the messenger. I'm just telling you what they said in the article. We read it. She said Hailey Van Lith can't take it to a playoff right now. I'm just saying. And it's crazy because the Reason Pieces, they be like, but, 21-43? Or 21-42? 21-42 is the record over 2 years. And they get mad at us for calling out it was a 21-42 record. It's a 21-42 record. And now, the Reese's Pieces, they saying, but what about her rival? What about her college doublers? She averaged 20, 23, and 15. I mean, that's a cool story, but that's like bringing up your record at and one in basketball. Or we're talking about the WNBA. Totally different stakes. I mean, she didn't say that. I'm just telling you what they say here. You reading the right way. Injuries always don't tell the truth. Sports injuries don't always tell the truth. All I'm saying is this. You can't throw your teammates out there. Can't call names. You know what I'm saying? And they got to handle it. I think do you shut Angel Reese down for the rest of the season? That's the question we ask. Do you shut her down? Like we thought, it's really no reason for Angel Reese to come back anyway after the back injuries. Only she came back because people said she quit on her team. And I was saying, just shut her down. Like, honestly, I don't want to see Caitlyn really no more this year. And, I mean, at the way that the Fever are currently constructed, the chances of them winning a championship, unless Caitlyn just goes crazy, it's slim to none. And I don't want her furthering injuring herself, but she comes back and she 100%. Oh, we rocking and rolling this thing. She got something to play for. At least the team is trying to stay relevant and keep them in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to play it. They're trying to keep them in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do it. Now we know we know Caitlin probably is not coming back this year. Matter of fact, most of us know that, Stephanie White kind of told us that herself. Stephanie White said, hey, Caitlin got to get 5 team practices. It was like 5 games when she said that left. I was like, well, we want to make sure she's healthy. She got to get 5 full contact practices. I don't think she had a full contact practice yet. Not yet. They knew Katie Clark was coming back, man. That's why they was in them there talking about that. Man, they was trying to keep y'all. They do. Who was that? Ben Daniels made a funny video about that, talking about, man, y'all said they talk about Caitlin Clark coming back. They do this every time. They give y'all little clips talking about Caitlin come back. Like, man, we ain't falling for that. Hova said the editor made that statement, not Angel in the article. Okay. All right, Hova. Hilarious. But all the rest of it she said, right? That's crazy. I got you. If you, hey. Everybody looking cross-eyed at Angel right now. Everybody looking cross-eyed. You know how y'all can help Angel? Y'all go to Angel and say, Angel, listen, you might want to wrap it up. Hush. Just don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Reese started to throw them under the bus. Company. Philip, what's up? Philip said Reese started to throw them under the bus. Company Incorporated. It's crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is wild. This is very seldom that you see an actual teammate do this. Normally this happens like with the Cowboys. The Cowboys are bad. Now you're hearing Michael Parsons. They ain't like Michael Parsons in the podcast. Because Michael Parsons is gone. Now they're like, oh, he had some issues in the locker room. Because he gone. You know, Angel done said, like I said, y'all Gen Zers are just different, man. Y'all different. They go to the, she could, oh Lord, they go to the Toronto. She gonna be a part of the expansion team. She gonna be a part of the expansion draft. That's crazy. Could happen. She said what she said about Slew is absolutely true. Listen, J-Ho, if you watch the beginning of the video, I said, hey, a lot of what she said is truth. It's true. Right? But sometimes you got to keep the truth to yourself to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying a lot of it's true, right? But then too, the first person she got to look at is herself in the mirror. Right? You can't lead the league in turnovers. You can't start the league. You can't start the first 10 of the games of the season shooting less than 30% at the power forward. What is it, 3 or 4, whichever one she's playing? You can't do that. A lot of people say Angel Reese didn't wrap it up until she saw that she might not make the All-Star team. And then she started playing how she's capable of playing. I told y'all. Draymond Green. Kid that came into the building. Kid calls. What's up, Kid? And Kid said she give me a towel attendant. That's crazy. The Cowboys will win Powerball for the APD. Oh, Jeff Blaze? Jeff Blaze, I'm telling you, listen, man. I got the Cowboys tomorrow night. Cowboys tomorrow night. 28-4. 28-4. Cowboys. The upset. Cowboys with the upset tomorrow night. Upset. It's gonna set the tone for the season. Set the tone. Caitlin owes it to her fans and supporters to address her future plans regarding her return to the game. Play NBA. That's just work. Catherine said she's toxic. And yeah, but okay. Now, Jehovah. Catherine has a point here now. I got to rock with Miss Catherine on this. Angel Reese has had trouble on every team she's been on. She's had little altercations on every team. From high school to the pros. Every team. He's a king. Y'all don't agree? Y'all like my Cowboys pick? Y'all see I got the gray on. You know what I'm saying? It's Cowboys for life. Y'all rock with me. Y'all need y'all energy. Y'all need to touch the screen. Y'all not touch the screen. It ain't Kaylee. It ain't Kaylee. So y'all ain't touch. Let me get that energy for the Cowboys. Don't touch the screen for the Cowboys. What my Cowboys friend? Touch the screen. Nah. But you gotta admit that, Jehovah. Now, say what you want to say. I'm talking about from high school to WNBA, she's had issues with every team. Coaching high school, Maryland, LSU, now Chicago, every team. What's your CashApp Cowboys fan? Oh, man, hey, if you want to do that, it's dajorpay. $ dajorpay, DAJORPAY, dajorpay. You can send all cash apps to dajorpay, or you can just do whatever it is. Hey, I'm telling you guys, Cowboys tomorrow. Don't bet on it, though. Don't bet on it, though. Don't bet on it. 28-24. 28-24. But nah, I'm serious. Like, at the end of the day, she's had issues everywhere she's gone. Don't get quiet now, Jehovah. What you got to say about that? Your claims that that she didn't say that about Van Lith, we read it out. I want your response. Everywhere she's gone, from Maryland to now in Chicago, she's had issues on her team. It's been some type of conflict. Is this true or false? Let me know if this is true or false. They say, who has the worst personality? Ooh. That should be, we need to make that who has the worst personality? Angel? That's a question right there. Who has the worst personality? Angel or Asia? Worst teammate, Wilson or Reese? That's a question that I have here. Jeff Blaze, that's a great deflection answer. Tell me Trump got issues and he's the president. Great answer, Jeff Blaze. A little bit off of that. Yeah, a little bit off of that. That's a great answer. A little deflecting, you know what I'm saying? Poo-poo, get put deflect, you know what I'm saying? But that's a great answer. Not everybody can come up there. But nah, man, like seriously, when we sit here, we're looking at everything he said, everywhere she's gone, she's had an issue. I can't say that about Asia. Asia's more of a dominant person. Well, I can't say that. Yeah, I'll say Asia's more of a dominant personality, meaning that she's more of a controlling, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. Kind of mama-ish. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like your mom, or, you know, you ever had that teacher that you couldn't stand, but they're always telling you something that you can do? That's how Asia is. See, Jay always said, it's true or false. Don't really care. Okay. She had an issue with the high school coach. That's documented. She had an issue in Maryland. That's why she got the LSU. That's documented. She got the LSU. She got suspended. Y'all remember she got suspended, or she had to leave for a little while because of conflict with the mama and then the other players. You know what I'm saying? That happened to LSU. Now we here in the league and what's going on. Policy. Miss Catherine says your policy. Every stop. So is it, my question is this. All right, so the question is it her or are people just picking on her? You know what I'm saying? Angel wants to win and will care, call you out when you mess up. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But you have to carry that same thing when you don't play well. I don't mind keeping people accountable. Just be tactful in doing it. I'm for it. I'm for people keeping people accountable. Just be tactful. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. Angel Reese got paid respected. This is what, the third legend Angel Reese disrespected so far? It's like the third legend Angel Reese disrespected. She disrespected Candace Parker, Van Slew. Both of them Chicago legends. What is it? How Chicago defending Angel Reese right now? She disrespected all the legends. All the Chicago legends. It ain't gonna be no more left. And it's not hate, Cheryl. We're not hating. We're just pointing out these situations that, hey, she could do a little bit better. I was saying, how many times have I said in this episode, I love Angel Reese. She keep the content coming. She keep things interesting. I know what happened. She saw that 21, that she saw that graphic, that 21 and 43 record that she got. And she's like, hey, y'all need to do better because y'all making me look bad out here in these streets. We know what happened. This is all this. We know exactly what happened. I can't be out here averaging all these double-doubles. I can't be double-doubles. I can't be these double-doubles. And we ain't winning no games. He said, being disrespectful. She literally told the lady she was done. Wait a minute now. You gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. This is monumental. This is monumental glazing right here that's going on right now. Monumental. Like, come on. All right. Candace Parker just said, hey, man, right now, at this point in her career, she's going to be fantastic. But right now, she's probably like a C- player, right? She might be a C+ player, C player, right? She ain't quite a B yet. She's just a level below. She's a C player, right? In her book. Like, she has a chance to be a dominant player. But she said, Candace Parker said the same thing that I've said. We all said that. We said, Angel Reese could possibly be that girl. But we just don't think she has the mentality to do it. Right? We don't think that she has just. I honestly, when I first started talking about Angel Reese, right? My whole thing was Angel Reese, it's okay to be apologetically yourself, but you're gonna have to be able to endure this scrutiny. You can't be up there crying and talking, oh, they're abusing me and my family and everything else. And then next thing we know, they're sexualizing me, and next thing you know, you're naked. Oh, they're abusing me. I'll talk all this, and when you done did all this and everything else, like you gotta be able to take the scrutiny. Stand on it. He said at 37, no, but listen, Jehovah, we called that at the beginning of the year. We're not saying that she's wrong. We just said she shouldn't have said it. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that. We before, listen, you're talking to the person, Jehovah, before Van Sloot got hurt. Before Van Sloot got hurt, right? I came on this internet and I said, hey, Chicago, what are you doing? Why did y'all should have just kept Kennedy Carter? Now, hopefully, we should be able to agree on that. I was like, y'all should have just kept Kennedy Carter. Van Sloot was coming off the bench. Right? Van Sloot was coming off. I was like, hey, y'all should have just kept Kennedy Carter. How y'all putting on? And everybody else, including Angel, was all up on Van Sloot glazing. Van Sloot is gonna. They had the nickname, the cool nickname. Sloot is gonna take us, and she gonna put us in the right position, and we're gonna do it. I remember that. Y'all gotta stop this. I remember what Angel said at the beginning of the year. She gonna put us in the right position, and I'm so excited about this team and everything. Now, end of the season, 10-30. You 10-30. Getting blown out the first 10 games by 30 points or more. Come on. We was calling this out early. We said that Van Sloot wasn't that. But we also said, hey, build around, you're not going to win this year. We was telling them, y'all not going to make the playoffs. You're not going to. Some of y'all same ones that's on here up and complaining now, talking about we was crazy. Oh, Angel Reese and what they call them? The skyscrapers. Man, if you don't get that mess out of here. And I was one of the first person to say, hey, man, listen, one of them got to go. Y'all should have traded one of them. And if y'all wanted to rebuild, y'all should have traded Cardoso or Angel Reese at the trade deadline. One of them got to go. How, King? What do you mean? Because Angel ain't going to get you about 15 to 16. Cardoso ain't going to get you about 12 to 13. Then that means that's only 30 points between the two of them. Ariel Atkins ain't going to get you about 15. I'm just doing the math. And this, you got to score at least 85, 90, or you got to play just phenomenal defense. Now, you got teams that scoring 100. I don't see where the points coming from. Rachel Banham. What? Rebecca Allen. Who? I'm like, man, you better let Van Lith go out there, and her and Cardoso better learn how to run that pick and roll like Caitlin Clark and Leah Boston. That's your best bet. Keep the score low, run through Cardoso. Y'all didn't want to hear that. Y'all would have been there. If we're going to let Angel be the point forward, she's going to bring the ball up the court. She's going to be the one to initiate the offense. And we looking at y'all like, what? She used to do this when she was in high school. Nigga, it's the pros. Till she broke a leg. She used to be a point forward. It's the pros, man. You got to practice that during the offseason. Like, she needed a couple years to get there. And now she's leading the league in turnovers. Overall turnovers. Jeff Boyd said Angel Reese stood on business and left Maryland and won a natty. What do you think is going to happen when she leaves the Sky? So they better right the ship or sink. Okay. Nothing wrong with the Skyscrapers. They're not the reason the Sky is losing. Backcourt has been giving up the most points this season. The backcourt has been an issue, right? But this is the problem. The problem is you're shooting 2s versus 3s. What happens is you pack the paint, right? If you notice, right? If you watch the Chicago game, and trust me, my wife has forced me to watch these Chicago games. If you notice, majority of the time when Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso get a assist from one another, one of them is at the top of the key and they're dropping the ball to the other that's down below, right? More like point backward. That's hilarious. Right? They drop that. It's like it's big to big passes, right? Or they're catching somebody cutting, somebody doubles, and then they cut to the basket and they get an easy basket that way. Okay? So you get easy 2s. Okay. We're going to go down and shoot 3s. But this is the thing. You guys are only shooting like 40-something% for 2-pointers. The other team is shooting 40-something% for 3s. I don't know, man. Maybe my math off. Only way you can win like that is if you shooting 60%. You gotta be shooting over 50% to win like that. The reason why Shaq was so dominant, hey man, Shaq was shooting up was 50-60%. You whip him down low, it was a bucket. It was guaranteed. He's gonna get you 28, 30 in the playoffs. Not 15 to 16. That ain't gonna get it. I know it's the W, but the W is starting to change. Oh, wow. She's third right now of active players. Okay, cool. She, those 5 games kind of caused her to be bad. Like I ain't gonna say the rest of the team sucks. Yes, okay. I agree with you on that. Like you said, I can't be a hypocrite. You're right, Jeff Blaze. They kind of bad. But you don't tell them that. You keep being positive for the rest of the year. Then you go to the front office and say, hey, man, y'all gotta get them bums up out of here. Y'all gotta get the bums up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You go talk to the front office and say, unless you talk to the front office situation, hey, we're gonna do what we do. Usually we pay you to play. Then it's like, hey, you might need to get me up out of here. What she said. Right? But you still don't throw your teammates under. I was just listening to Tom Brady that was kind of the one. They said he was throwing shots at Shedeur. I don't think he was throwing shots at Shedeur, but they were saying he was throwing shots at Shedeur. When Tom Brady said, hey, man, when I threw a touchdown pass, I would run out to the lineman and run down too. We're going to celebrate together. And he said, I thought that looked more imposing than just one or two of us celebrating or somebody doing a dance or something. We look more imposing because we look like we're a team. And what Angel did tonight, what was wrong with what she did tonight? And it's okay to say she was wrong, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to say she was wrong in what she did. What she did tonight was she separated herself from the rest of the team. Y'all need to get me better players. Come on, man. Y'all need to get me better players. You can't do that, especially if you're the leader. Especially if you're the franchise. You can't do it in the public. You can't do that in public. I need to ask a question. Angel leads the league in texts. She actually be sitting out this next game. They can't shoot. They can't run. They can't catch. They can't play. They can't play defense. They dub. They're the Chicago Bad News Bears. He said, "Why not?" But they're your Chicago News Bad News Bears. All right, because because he ended up out of the league. And what Patrick's saying is, hey. He said, look at Miss Carter, Kennedy Carter, out the league. Bad attitudes. Oh, let's be honest now. Let's keep it a buck. If her name was not, y'all talking about Caitlin Clark. If her name was not, if Angel Reese wasn't as popular as Angel Reese was, she probably wouldn't even be on the Chicago Sky. He said, hey, King, wake up. I'm not asleep, Philip. I was reading something. I was reading. I wasn't asleep. I was reading something. I was reading about Kwame. I had a question in my head. I want to see if the greats called out players. Like I think I remember Kobe calling out Smush Parker and Kwame Brown. And that's what I was looking. I was trying to look up. Did they but she didn't. Let's stop now. Angel Reese does not have the pedigree of a Kobe Bryant. We got to stop that right now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't asleep. I was reading. I was trying to see if Kobe called out for players that he did. He called out Spush. He called out D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle when they was laughing after the loss. He did. But that's Kobe, though. You know what I'm saying? That's Kobe. Like I told you the other night, when people shooting, people don't go, they go, Kobe, Jordan, Curry, Caitlin. They don't go Angel. They go Angel. That's funny to me. That's funny to me. If it ain't funny to nobody else, that's funny to me. They go Angel. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that's funny to me. All right, so Leanne B. Wright says she didn't list any names. That was a lie. Annie intentionally misrepresented what she said. Okay. So you guys, the Reese's Pieces are coming in and correcting us and saying that the article was out in the Front Office Sports is incorrect. That's what you guys are telling us. And so all right, so I'm just asking, is that like Leanne, you came in hard, you came in stronger now, we with you. So are you saying that the article that we have been reading that's been circulating, that the Chicago Sun, that the Chicago Post and everything else has said that this is not, that you're saying that this is misleading? She didn't call any names. So is that what you guys are saying? So this article right here, can we pull it up? So y'all saying this article here is fake. That's what we're saying. I just Reese's kid after tortured teammates. So y'all said that this is all right. So y'all said that this article here, is it correct? Now if y'all said that, if that's what y'all standing on, y'all gotta stand on it. Y'all said that the front office sports are reputable, that they're telling the truth. Now we read it earlier. Let's read it again. Let's go through it. Angel Reese faces uncertain future in Chicago after publicly tortured teammates. Okay. Talk about two-time Courtney Van Lith. Reese said that the team needs someone a little younger and willing to compete for a championship. Done it before. The Chicago Sky have long history. All right, so we go down. Let's go down. I want to read the quotes. We only going to read the quotes. I like those players all over the championships. I like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to move in a different direction. I'll do what's best for me. That's a quote. That's why Chicago Tribune. But while I am here, I'm going to stay open-minded about what I have here and maximize as much as I can. From there, Reese dissected this guy's roster, calling out specific teammates by name. She was quoted multiple times by saying, "We need great players." And a source from Front Office Sports said she wants Marsh to coach the team harder. She questioned whether, now this is from the source, this is from the sources, Front Office Sports. They put in, "We need great players," quote. She questioned whether veteran point guard Courtney Van Lith was capable of returning to form, quote, at the age she's at, unquote, after tearing her ACL 7 games into the season. She went on to say, "We need somebody probably a little younger with some experience, somebody who's been playing the game and willing to compete for a championship and has done it before." Okay? All right, so let's go down. All right, so the Van Lith is a 2-time champion, 5-time All-Star, 7-time assist leader in the WNBA. She's second on the WNBA all-time list call. First time, according to the report, Reese said she doesn't believe her teammates. Rachel Banham, according to the report, wait a minute, highlight that. According to the report, Reese said she doesn't believe her teammates, Rachel Banham or Hailey Van Lith, are capable of leading a playoff team. I'm going to read that one more time. According to the report, Reese said she does not believe her teammates, Rachel Banham or Hailey Van Lith, are capable of leading a playoff team. Guard Ariel Atkins is another player on the Skies with the roster. Marsh came back and said, "We are aware of it," Marsh said. "We're addressing it in-house currently. Speaking, that's where we'll stay right now." Multiple league sources told Front Office Sports the entire team has seen Reese's comments and that the teammates are unhappy with the direct attacks. That is the article from Front Office Sports. I'm just telling what the people said. She is suspended for a game, but she's suspended because she anime interference. Okay, It was not a quote. All right, that's what she said. It's not a quote. Okay. Why would anyone that Reese wants as a teammate want to play with her? And Jeff Blaze says Jeff Blaze says, boy, listen, man, y'all, hey, man, hey, y'all sound like, y'all sound like y'all thug right now. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sound like thugger. She ain't say nothing. She ain't say nothing. Yeah. Y'all sound like y'all thug right now in the chat. Y'all straight y'all thug right now. I ain't say nothing. After the cup of tea, I didn't say nothing. The interview still available. You can read it. And so what she actually said. Okay. All right. You know, if they didn't say she has a case to sue Front Office Sports for libel, right? Or is it slander? It's libel. Libel's written, right? She has a case to sue him. Whoever the reporter that she said this, because she said it is reported that Angel Reese said that about Hailey Van Lith and Richard Banham. If it was just said about one teammate, if she would just say the inference about Van Sleuth, I don't think anybody would have said anything. I don't think it would have been a problem. Right? We FIFA fans got our own they media idiots. We do know about that. That's why I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I'm reading it, so y'all can't say Katie ain't reading it. I'm giving y'all the benefit of pieces. I'm fair. I'm reading everything y'all saying. I'm reading it, and I'm answering it, and I read the report. I'm just telling you what was the report. Y'all said that she didn't say it. I'm just telling you what the report say. We're just reporting. Tell you what the news said. But multiple articles have said that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, hey, if y'all say she ain't said it, hey, if you believe it, I love it. I'm just saying, y'all just sound like YSL right now. Cause you know what? Ain't nobody listen. Hey, ain't nobody on YSL. Listen, I made this video before. Ain't nobody on YSL sit up there and say, man, Thug ain't do that, man. Thug ain't do that. Thug is innocent. Not one person said, not one. Not one person got to say, Thug is innocent. I was listening to Cats talk, and they were like, man, I ain't hear not one person, like none of the crew, none of the people, they're like, Thug is innocent, man. He innocent, man. He innocent. You know what they said? I hope they stay silent. Don't pull a Charleston White right now. That's what they said. They said, I hope they stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull a Charleston White. All I'm saying is y'all said it. She said, hey, I hope y'all stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. ESPN just released, all right, so let's see. ESPN just released a video. Her apologizes. She didn't mean to hurt her teammates. Put her teammates down. It was misconstrued. The only sources come from, they didn't say that she said it. It's written to appear. Read the actual article. The tea's so bad. If I were Angel, I'd be thinking, Coy, look at Gatorade. Only ones that matters, maybe you Sky fans. The rest just do not care about being blunt about it. Charles White is the fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what everybody been saying. You know. And Leah, I appreciate y'all coming in and trying to straighten it out. That's what's up. That's respect. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find the apology. So she said something, but she's apologizing, guys. Y'all will admit that. You know what I'm saying? He said, if all my teammates suck, do I have to name each individually? Y'all stupid. Y'all funny. You're only reading Eddie's article. You could see for yourself what the article said that Eddie is drawing information from to see for yourself or not. I mean, it's a choice. What I'm saying is this, all right, Leanne, let me say something. I worked in the media. I worked in the media for a long time for, you know, your city Grace. I worked in it. I understand what reporters do, right? And what reporters do, they have sources, and then they also report on things that where You have sources of pieces of articles that they say, hey, I'm writing this article, and I'm taking a piece for this article, a piece of this article, and I'm combining it with what I have and what my personal experiences in that. So I'm not saying that you're wrong that the Chicago Tribune doesn't go in as much detail as Annie does, but what I'm saying is you got to respect Annie as a journalist and say if she's wrong, Angel Reese could pull a Cardi B, right? And that's it. That's why I say I want to see what Angel's apology is, because Angel could say, hey, a lot of that I didn't say. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see what Angel says. So I'm looking at Angel Reese apology. So no disrespect to anyone. Like I'm fair. I'm going to be fair. We always going to be fair. Let's see if we can find Angel Reese apology. All right. So we know she's getting suspended. Hey, please, while we sit down here looking at all right, here we go. We got the Angel Reese apology. We're gonna play it. Let's see what the apology says. Hold on 1 second. All right. Make sure this is the right one. Yeah, this is 5 minutes ago. All right, so we got the apology here. She absolutely called her teammates. I'm not denying that. I'm only saying that she didn't blatantly name names. Okay, cool. That's bad. That's love. Like, man, listen. Please, y'all, hit the like and subscribe. And we want to, hey, one thing I always want to do, I want to be fair and I want to tell the truth. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just, because some cats, they just be making, whatever. I always want to be fair and I want to be true. Please hit the like and subscribe. All right, so listen, let's see. Here's Angel Reese. This is her apology. Let's see if it's going to come through. Do we have the sound? All right, there it is. So here's the Angel Reese apology right here.
I don't think I'm frustrated. I probably am frustrated myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context, and I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me through thick and thin and in the locker room when nobody could see anything. So I would apologize to my teammates, which I already have, about the article and how it was misconstrued, about what was said, and I just have to be better with my language because I know it's not the message, it's the messenger, and understanding what I say can be taken any kind of way. So I just have to really be better and grow from this.
Okay. She did apologize. We'll give her that. She apologized. Shout out to her for apologizing.
Welcome to the Benzano podcast where we're calling a spade a
So
spade.
she did apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Girl,
she did apologize. Look at Ben popping up there. Ben, you can't come over and score. You got to invite.
Officially,
hey, get Ben off the screen.
Puts the Chicago
we gotta get Ben on the show
Sky
for sure.
on notice. We're not doing the same thing this offseason.
Yeah, Ben, we gotta get together. We gotta do a show together, Ben. That would be classic. Y'all tell Ben to link up. Let's link. All right, but no, this is let me realize we few fans of roasted Scott. And so Angel apologizes, which is cool. We appreciate the apology. She apologizes to the people she needs to apologize to. She apologized to the players. She did apologize to Tyler Barsh. I think she should apologize to him. And you know what I'm saying? She said her words was misconstrued. I guess. All right, it was because she ain't it. But I do appreciate her coming through. And it takes a big person to apologize and try to make it right when she's wrong. She said she went to her teammate and apologized. And you know what I'm saying? You could tell that bothered her a little bit as she started to get a little bit emotional about that. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Angel. You know what I'm saying? You came back. You tried to right the wrong. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? I just troll Angel because she's the arch nemesis of my favorite player, right? I don't wish anything bad on Angel. We want Angel to succeed. And the more she succeeds when Caitlyn beats her, it just makes Caitlyn look that much greater and better. You know what I'm saying? It just makes her look better. So we want her to succeed. Not genuinely, with all jokes aside, we really, really want her to succeed. You know what I'm saying? But that's Angel, and she's hit the apology came through. The last part of the statement made the apology null and void when you say you have to be careful of your words. The statement apology holds no weight, in my opinion. Why you say that? Why you say that? Can you relate? Make it. You know what I'm saying? Go a little bit deeper in that. Let me know why you say that. And why is it not updating on my screen? It's not updating on my screen. So can't relate. Why do you say that? Why you say that it's null and void when you say I have to watch my words more? Why do you say that? And we'll rock out. But I think she's great for that. I think she's done a great job. And I think you guys, interesting, man. It's interesting. That doggone Angel Reese, boy. I tell you what. Much love to Angel Reese, man. Much love. And everything. So we got the apology. Got about 10 minutes left. What do y'all think of it? So Carrie Lay said he don't like it. Anybody else? Leanne, what do you think about it? What do you guys think about the apology? Philip, she didn't say she was wrong. She only was sorry that she said it. Yeah, I kind of heard it too. Like, the truth is, she isn't wrong. Let's be honest. Like, our team is not the greatest. And I've said that it's not that it's the individual players. I think it's the sum of the players together. It's, how they're constructed, how the team is constructed. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really the problem. Like, it's like her and Cardoso, it's like they're together, but they're probably better when one is on the court and the other's not on the court. Because they can operate more. They do pretty much the same thing. They crash the glass, they play within the paint. They pretty much do the same thing. And until one of them develop a consistent mid-range or three-point shot, they're going to continue to clash in the paint. And the way players change teams, there could be a day that CC and Angel could be teammates. Whew. Please don't say that ever again. Come on, guys. I mean, I have to root for Angel Reese. We tried that before in the All-Star game. Didn't work out too well. Camilla, Angel, and Ariel are going to be the only players from the team in the league next season. You think so? I don't know. I think Rachel Banner will probably be in the league next season. Who else? Kia Nurse is going to be in this. Kia Nurse is going to be in the league next season. Who else will probably be in the league next season from that team? Honorary? Y'all don't think? What's her name? Honorary? She has the hardest name for me to pronounce. Honorary. Y'all think Honorary? She's really kind of had a disappointing season to me, though. I was expecting more for her this season, though. I thought she was going to be banging this season. I thought she was going to play like Jackie Young. Not even close. At King Joe Show, when you apologize, you let it be. When you follow it up with, I have to choose my the choice of my words. Meaning, I said what I said. And this time, I'll be a little bit more discreet. I understand. Angel was drafted after Camilla, but was given the keys. That's crazy though. Like, okay, all right. So I got a lot of Reese's Pieces on here. Reese's Pieces. I do have a question for you guys that's legit, and I ain't gonna try to pull you one way or the other. I just want you guys' honest opinion. If you're a Chicago Sky fan and maybe not a Reese's Pieces fan, I have a where y'all at? X, y'all can jump into this too. X, y'all be being quiet. Y'all just be listening to X, man. Hold on, let me turn my X on so I can see what X talking about. So my question is, who do y'all think they should build a team around? Should they build a team around Angel, or should they build a team around Cardoso? Because this is not working. This 2 years to showing that this is not going to work. Like, people keep saying, well, the skyscrapers work. I'm like, has this season given you any hope that this is going to work? Leanne said that the roster's trash. Jeff clearly doesn't know what he's doing. Marsha has been all season, no energy, no heart. Oh, you can't say Leanne. When he went after that ref, that was hard. That was passion. I felt that. I felt that down in the logos. You know what I'm saying? I felt that in my tummy. Hey, he was passionate. He was going. I thought he hit the ref. I thought when Marsha, what's her name? Was Williams? Williams got fouled. I thought for sure Marsha had hit the referee. The way he came out of the court and swung, I was like, oh, snap, because the angle that they showed it looked like he hit him, right? And we saw that. I was so glad it was air. You know what I'm saying? I was so glad I was getting ready to go live there. I'm like, oh, snap, Angel Reese coach. That's the whole title. But that's so like, it's so late that we had to do that shit, the algorithm, to get y'all to watch. And the whole title would be Angel Reese coach punches referee. That would have been the greatest title, and I had it ready to go. I had it locked in. Oh, he didn't hit him. I thought he had hit him. But that was passion. You don't think that was passion? Because that's what you wanted to believe that, Patrick. This is not how you treat your teammates. You suck. She sucked. The whole team sucked. Everybody sucked. How would her teammates work with her? Something you understand, but not say it. And you don't say it to the media. If you said it, you said it to the front office people. You're not saying it to the media. The last person would say, hey, man, my team sucks, is to the media. I'm going straight to the front office. Especially if I got that type of pull. If Angel Reese got that type of pull, then she's going to the front office and she said, hey, man, these ladies and gentlemen suck. Y'all didn't give us new players. You don't say it to the media, though. You'll be like, hey, write this. Or this is on record? Yeah, I don't care. Them juggles suck. And they're like, nah, Angel, you can't do that. You can't do that. The roster, so Sean, that was the problem. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? King Joe Show. Angel was drafted after Camilla, but was given the keys. That made sense. Patrick said, Sean, that was the problem. The roster is trash. Jeff clearly doesn't know. Jeff is the GM, what he's doing. Marsh has been, I like Marsh. I think he's helped. Honestly, he's developed Angel. He's developing Angel now. The people that they work with are developing her game pretty cool now. She actually looks plausible. Like she actually looks like a player. Yep, it was because that was what you wanted to believe, Patrick. This is not how you treat your teammates. This is what Seagazer said. We read that earlier. She gets dragged on the media continually, takes the heat. She does. Some of it she causes, though. But yeah, some of it she causes. Some of it's her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're going to be unapologetic in you, I have no issue with that. Go hard. 0%. Just make sure that you're ready to handle that scrutiny because it's coming. AR and Miller, they are the issue. I think like I said, I think it's the combination of them two. I think they block up too much. They do too much. They do the same thing. They both do the same thing, right? And it can work, but it means that somebody has to develop something. They got to develop either a jump shot. Somebody got to develop a mid-range game or a three-point shot. As long as they don't have that, it's gonna be a problem, right? So one of them got to develop a mid-range game or a three-point shot. That's the only way it works. They should have drafted the guard with their 7th pick. That's what I thought they would do, but they wouldn't have got Angel. I mean, sometimes, Angel brought a lot of eyeballs. Still bringing a lot of eyeballs. See, I said something nice. See? Camilla don't want to be the number one option. She's not ready yet and may never be. I do think sometimes Camilla, I love Camilla, first of all. I love Camilla. I think they should be around a Cardosa. But I do get sometimes she's kind of like kind of in her own little world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be feeling that? Y'all be feeling she But yeah, I like Camilla too. I like Marsh personally, but the team overall has reflected his mid-sentiment. Cardoso avoid the media most and say very few words. She's not from here. She's Brazilian. Jeff P. said in the beginning they was building around Camilla. That he lied. They were not. Well, maybe he was, but Tyler Marsh didn't get the memo. The team would play with Angel because she didn't lie. That's why. Okay. Peace out, King. I will let Ben Junkie Angry keep the vision. Live Sports, Wire, and others. But thank you so much, King. I always love, brother. Always love, brother. Do Angel Reese's fans support her because they Philip is asking for a lot of philosophical answers tonight. Philip is out here asking philosophical answers. Man, I'm getting ready to go. I've been on here for 2 hours. Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to each and every person. Thank you to every person. Those that agreed and those that didn't agree. Man, thank y'all so much. If you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe, we're on our way to 2,000. I know, right? Just 2,000. We're on our way to 2,000, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have so much fun when I come on here and y'all start talking and y'all start engaging. It's Class. I want to give a special shout out to Facebook. Man, y'all jumped over that part. Y'all jumped on that Green Bay Michael Parsons like none other. We had a super viral moment today on Facebook. We've been having it all year though. We're gonna have another one. We got another one with the Angel Reese thing. Probably gonna be another viral moment. But today on Facebook we had what we at now? We had 1.1 million. That was the last time I checked. Just today on Facebook, man. That's crazy. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the views. 1.1 million views today. That I didn't know I was starting something that crazy, but it's all love. I appreciate y'all so much. And it's still going, man. It's still going. Now people are getting on to the Angel Reese. We did talk about the Angel Reese. I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? You guys are changing my life. And y'all keep rocking with me, man. To every one of y'all, man. Sean, Miss Elizabeth, Mark, all y'all guys. My moderator, VVS, man. Dave, Phillip, all y'all guys, man. Jeff Blaze, man, I appreciate y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep rocking with me, man. We're going to go all the way. And I'm never going to forget y'all. Y'all started with me down at the bottom. So when we get to the top, Leanne, thank you for coming in tonight and us with that info. We appreciate you. Jehovah, thank you for coming in, man, and that energy, man. Appreciate you, bro. I just appreciate everyone, man, for your time, man. I don't take it lightly. I try to have fun and to have a good time, and you guys make it worth the while, all right? So listen, we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. 2 hours. We did 2 hours a day. All right, one more time, Dave. We did 2 hours a day. I thank y'all so much, man. Y'all made it fun. We'll see what happens. 4 more games, and then they can start the rebuild again. They can start rebuild. Those are CC fans. Mia can shoot, Angel can play, make, and handle the ball on the break. We'll see how this goes. Man, we'll see. Thank y'all so much. That's what the numbers look like today. And I really don't even try to be watching numbers like that. But when you get something like what we got today, you just got to be like, yo, that's crazy. We just thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? We thank God for that. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Appreciate y'all. Woo! That's crazy. Y'all have a good night. Cowboys tomorrow. I got a feeling if I come on tomorrow night, I'm crying at me that we didn't come through. But I got a feeling we got it tomorrow. When them boys, because we them boys. November 18th, new album comes out. New music. If you like a little inspiration to music, y'all check me out. November 18th, it's going to be crazy. New music comes November 18th, and it's going to be wild. Oh, snap. We went crazy. We went crazy today. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see the numbers? Y'all want to see the Facebook numbers? I'll show y'all the Facebook numbers. Let's show them the Facebook numbers. Don't show it too much. Don't show it the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them coming to try to see me. We up bad. We went crazy today. If you're not my Facebook friend, y'all need to go join me on Facebook because we be having crazy conversations on Facebook. Give it to them. Show the numbers. Today on Facebook, 1,365,952 views today on Facebook. That's just today. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank y'all, man. That's crazy. I love y'all, man, so much, boy. Love y'all so much. We're going to keep growing. We do not despise small beginnings. We do not despise small beginnings. I appreciate you guys. Much love. We're going to win, Patrick. We're going to win. King Joe. 1.3. Oh, we almost did 1.4. That's crazy. We got a little bit more. Got 22 minutes. We might do one before. Listen, appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Play that record again. I want to hear that. Thank you.
King Joe. King Joe. How can you say that's your signature sound when the first time you heard the sound on a time signature it was mine, but I'll decline. It stutters in 08, 09. Recips you can find. Did it first in reverse beat. Never mind. Who cares? Most still copying my style from 1-9. But let's deal in 2020 affairs. Kobe died and coronavirus spread. Staying away from people coughing. Wash your hands and keep 6 feet off, and I'll end up 6 feet deep in a coffin. But my question is, what's the last 6 to complete the beast markers? But what defeats hatred, only love can win. But my people saying no more God, no more scripture, no love for my oppressor. We seek revenge. Looted, set on fire with the hashtag BLM. Marching with the rainbow, we'll show them. Only to find out that they were betrayed and played for not realizing that sin begets sin. And the real irony of the rainbow is that it's a sign from God that there won't be water but destruction from fire next time. And hell yes, he will be justified. So you can cry me a river for Lazarus to dip his finger, but it'll be too late because of your pride. But we're quick to spit, it's the plan of the white man. But if the man tells you he's gonna use you as a crash test dummy and you still jump in these streets doing a running man, then you've been tricked to be a levy against your own life. Murderer, a beanie man at arms, do you understand? We are actually masters of our own universe. There's a first that was the clumsy Adam till Jesus came and took the keys and declared he had the power of the grave skull with a sword and transformed the He-Man. But is it by chance the rapper was a king coming to America as an ordinary man? But a lot wanna claim being king, selling drugs to their communities. But what's the use of having a kingdom if it's full of subjects that are dope fiends? King Ramsey made sure his people in Egypt lived the golden dream, enslaved Hebrews for 4 centuries. But we can never because we are too busy Isaiah Thomasing our best players from the dream team. But we added Christian later, get it? We added Christians later, but I digress. Now we're in this mess. You hear the trumpets, bum, 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 bum. Now the Black Crisis, aka ABC News 22-bit.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and go for your goals now, because success looks good on you.